Session. After that, we're back to partying, so we're gonna have a great night tonight. All right. Got big round of applause for all these engineers. Thank you guys. I mean, fantastic work on these vehicles. Seriously, incredible stuff. All right, well, we'll start easy first. What's your role? What do you do at Aptera? And we're gonna go down the line. Are all the mics working? Do you guys want to try to talk in them? Oh, let me make sure it's on. Just flip that switch up. All right, see if it works.
Hi everyone, good evening, and thanks for your support. And firstly, I would like to thank all the engineering team for putting up together all the panels, all the screws and bolts, and making it to the CES to showcase the most efficient vehicle in the CES. And thanks to the fan for all the response we had in last 3 days. And I have been working for Aptera since 3 years. I have 15 years of experience in interior and exterior trims. And I'm a manager at Aptera Motors for interior and exterior trims. And we have been putting all the efforts to make you feel comfortable inside the vehicle, and also putting up the panels on the exterior to make it more efficient for you guys. Thank you.
Amazing.
Good evening, solar fans. You rock.
All right.
All the 3 days, I've seen the enthusiasm and the support from you guys. Like, thank you very much by heart. So I am Srikant Chopde, working on mechanical side of this vehicle. I am leading all the beam closures, mechanisms, and trim also, and trying to make this vehicle as safe as on the vehicle and efficient for this. I remember that I joined this company as a 5th member long back when Steve and Chris interviewed me. And this is the vehicle. I was working at the biggest giant at that time, like Toyota. And after seeing this vehicle, this vehicle attracts me to work on this vehicle. And I'm trying to make this company and this vehicle as efficient and safe on road. That's my promise.
Amazing. Also, everyone, welcome Kiva to the stage as well. Let's jump to you real quick, and then we'll keep going down the line.
Hello. My name is Kiva. I work on the thermal system and the vision system and exterior lighting.
You got out of that easy, didn't you? Hi, I'm Akos. I'm actually VP of Strategy right now, but I started as just a consultant for Aptera 3 years ago. And I remember I walked in the first day, and Steve and Chris said, we need to build 20,000 vehicles a year. How do we do that? And since day one, that has been my job, trying to find the right partners and work with them to make this reality. Because now we have, how many? 52,000 pre-orders? 52,000. And it's going to be growing. Thanks for your help. And everybody can build one car or one vehicle. It's really, really hard to build 20,000 a year. And this team has been doing amazingly in getting to that point. And so I'm looking forward to this year to make actually production reality. And thanks to all our partners, both here in the US and also over in Europe and in Asia. And we wouldn't be able to do it without them. And I think we have a core team that's kicking butt here in Carlsbad, California, and all over the world, in Italy, in South Korea, and the rest of the world. So, and thank you guys for being here for us.
Hello. My name is Reed Thurber. I'm the lead solar engineer here at Aptera. we've got a really good solar team here at Aptera. We're making world's first solar panels. Curved solar panels, super high efficiency solar panels for automotive vehicles. It's not something that's been done before. When we first got into trying to add solar panels onto a vehicle, after realizing how efficient the shape was, that it could actually make a difference, nobody could do it. We couldn't find any suppliers to do it. Nobody would fit our aerodynamic shape. So we decided to bring it in-house. And yeah, absolutely. So I help lead a team of engineers, and we design and manufacture all the solar panels you see on any of the vehicles you've seen driving around, and all the Aptera you'll see in the future.
Hi, my name is JC Grow, and I'm the electrical system architect, and I do kind of work on the circuit boards in the vehicle. So we have 17 custom circuit boards scattered about. You'll see the zonal controllers I help work on. I help work on the knock-knock sensor, the solar charge controller, and the BMS. So it's kind of any of the circuit stuff.
All right, fantastic, fantastic. You know, it's crazy, and I've said this on all the media rides. It's insane that Aptera is under 50 employees, and we've done what you see over there. I mean, that is absolutely insane. Most automotive companies have over 2,000 employees, less than 50. Of course, our partners add on to that, but really incredible work that these guys are doing. We're really doing something that's never been done before. Absolutely. Amazing. So we're gonna go down the line. Just really quick, what do you like about working in the solar transportation space? What inspired you to work at Aptera? Just say a few words, and we can start with Kiva and go down the line.
I think what really inspires me to work at Aptera is that it's just such an inspiring space to work in. It is really unique, and the team is quite small. And I think that everyone that works at this company really gives it their all and is really there because they love the product and love, what the vision is at the end of everything. So we really feel like a team because we're quite small, and yeah, it's just really inspiring to be part of this group, and it's kind of crazy to see everyone who's here today and supporting us. And when you work in the office all the time, you can kind of get embedded in all the issues and the problems and stuff. So it's really refreshing to see all you guys here, not worrying about the problems that we're worried about, but just really excited to see this vehicle on the road. So thank you.
Sorry, I forgot my name by seeing the crowd last time when I introduced myself. My name is Shashidhar Chaklabi, and what I see, I would like to first thank Steve and Chris for giving us an opportunity to work on this vehicle, and by looking at them and what they inspire us to work on the vehicle, and the main inspiration is the shape of the vehicle. Why would I not go to work on that vehicle looking at the shape? And that's all I have. Thank you.
Hello guys. Yeah, mostly this Aptera, looking at Aptera, you can see that drag coefficients and everything, what Chris talked all about in the intro, how they meet that thing. But our main challenge while doing this thing is the shape. You can see all the vehicles around have very unique or simple shapes. But Aptera has that unique shape, and that challenge we accepted with him. And thank to my team and everybody here and the backstage guys there, our manufacturing and every team. Love you guys. That without them, this cannot be possible. And our marketing team is very good and giving us input from the public. Hey guys, you need this thing, that help us too. And it's all about teamwork. Without this incredible team, this cannot be possible. Startup works differently than the process organization, but startup brings some processes differently in our organization. That's a teamwork, integration, and talking with each other on small issues, sitting behind our egos and everything, and day and night works, changing the hats multiple times, taking this work, that work, and solving issues. That's the spirit we have. That's why we are delivering this vehicle with a small team and very few years. Thank you.
That's why we're gonna make it. That's why we're gonna make it. All right.
Yeah, I can only echo what everybody else said already, that we have an amazing team. It's a small team, but it's very determined. And when you see the two CEOs in the trenches with us every day, sometimes we don't like that because we are out of our business, but no. It's great to have them, and it would have been nice to have about 50 of us up here, because there's some great people here in attendance and also back in California that have been working relentlessly for the last few years. What excites me about the project is not just what's on the outside. Obviously, solar is our signature technology, and it's really the promise of the future. But if you watch what's underneath the skin, the way that we are building this vehicle, nobody else is doing that out there. Everybody else is still back in the 20th century on how they build vehicles. Even your Teslas, it's still built the same way that it was built back 100 years ago, when we took the horses away from the carriage. So the way that we are building this vehicle, it's the future, not just for these, for our vehicles, but I think for the industry. So it's a small team, but determined to change the world of transportation. Yeah.
Well said, well said. All right, solar time.
Thank you. Yeah. There are a lot of really interesting and exciting technologies going into the Aptera, and I think that one of the reasons I personally am like to be so involved in it, and I'm so happy to work on a project like this, is that as you see all these technologies come together and work in synergy, you can really see that this architecture is the way of the future. We're basically building a perpetual motion machine that actually works, which I think is insane. So it's amazing. Yeah, absolutely. All the solar technology, I love to see the solar technology come together with the battery technology, and the efficiency of EVs are all working together as a trifecta to create the Aptera, and I love being a part of that. So, yeah.
Nice.
Hello? Is it on? I can't hear you. Okay. The question, inspired. What makes me inspired to work at Aptera is kind of similar to what Green said, but just it's a unique problem, and the solution for it is also really unique. And so that's really kind of the niche part of engineering that becomes the most inspiring bit. It's just nobody's done this before, there's no solution for it, you have to work to find the solution, and you're up against all of these crazy challenges that just don't make any sense. Like making it super lightweight and super small and super efficient, and then packing all of this power into it is just counterintuitive. Like where does all the power go? There's no space. So it's just really fun to try and figure out a really difficult problem and kind of see it come together.
Absolutely. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, this has been incredible to see this, these first validation vehicles come to life. I mean, this has been the dream. This is what we've all been working for. So the team should all be incredibly proud. I have one more kind of group question, and then hopefully Audra's somewhere with a mic. If not, go find a mic, and we can take some questions from the crowd as well. But what are you most excited for in the year of 2025? I feel like this is the transformative year for Aptera, where we go big. So I'll go down the line, see what everyone thinks. So yeah, in 2025. Is it up? I can give you
testing. Okay. In 2025, I think I'm most excited to get some real world testing done. that is been long due for our company, and just get our vehicle onto the track, get a bunch of really good data, and just perfect the final things that we need to perfect before getting these vehicles rolled out. So I think 2025 is really going to be a big year. Every single year that I worked at the company, we've done a massive amount of work, and we're at a really good place at the start of 2025. So I think that this will be a very good year. Hello. Yeah, really good year for us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like we have already accomplished one of the milestone by putting those 2 vehicles on trailer on Jan 3rd for the CES. And the second I would like to have is like we all together handing over the keys for all the Aptera fans as early as possible, which should be before 2025.
All right. We all want the same thing, that's for sure.
I will say just word, make it production ready to deliver to the customers. That's it.
Absolutely.
You need an engineer to make it work. I'm excited about 2025 because we have been working really hard for the last 3-4 years in creating a system. So the 2 vehicles that you have seen here at CES, they are not prototypes, they are not concept vehicles. The design of it is intended for production. So it's a question of money, but we can get into production with that design after the validation phase. So that systemic thinking and the hard work is paying off in 2025, so we can get you your vehicles.
Absolutely. Huge year.
So the thing I'm most excited about 2025 for, clearly I think about the solar panels the most, but I want to see, how many miles we can get just on sunshine. I would love to see that. I want to see as much solar data as we can get, analyze all the solar data we can get, and share as much of it as we can, and I just want to, keep driving.
Hell yeah.
Drive on the sun. That's all I want to do.
Absolutely.
I'll spend the whole time in the car just rolling on sunshine.
This is the year of driving on the power of the sun.
Pretty much the same thing as Reed and Kiva. I love testing. I think it's amazing. I love seeing it all come together. Like, we've worked really, really hard to design, specifically on my team, design circuit boards to control a bunch of different components in a lot of different scenarios. And I'm excited to break a bunch of things. Just drive it until it dies in a bunch of different ways. And, then refuel it from the sun and stuff. And just like, I like that part. I like breaking stuff, so I'm excited for that part of engineering.
Yes, it's a good thing. All right, I think we can answer 3 to 5 questions, and then we'll get